The Blade HQ, little native, jade scales, CPM-M4 DLC blade, continuation of their line, what they've been doing with the Spyderco knives. So I've had this little native for a couple years now. It's my basic beater knife. And when this DLC came, I mean, there's almost no blade play, but it took forever for me to break it in to where, it was drop shut like that, which is not in spec. I tell people all the time that just because your blade doesn't drop free doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the knife. I don't know if Spyderco's trying. A lot of the knives I've been getting have been really dialed in out of the box. And this one's almost, you could see, already dropping free. I just opened it out of the package. It was $140. I'm in California, so I think it was $151 or something with tax. I'm assuming there was $1,200, $1,500. It was around for a couple, 3 hours, which is nice. So these last few that have been dropping, people have their time. There's no reason to whine about not being able to get it. They're giving it a lot of notice before they drop, and there's enough of them to go around. So 5.8 overall, CPM-M4, 2.5 ounces. Here's the paperwork. Talks about the little native, the CPM-M4, and also the G10, jade scales. If that focuses in on that box. That's a long number. They've been giving stickers out. I don't know if anybody's into stickers, but these have been coming more and more from the SFO and from some of the exclusive actually inside the box. So I collect the little natives, so this was a must-have for me. I think, I've said before, I have big hands. So this is my user Para 3. This is the one that I sanded down, the peel ply scales, and then I stuck the 20 CV blade into it. It's got the MXG Para 3 clip. Great knife. You could even see my hands here, I'm off the butt. But it's comfortable for me. I love this knife, and also if you use the choil, it's perfect. So with this knife, it is, you have to use it as a choil unless you have micro hands. It's a 2-finger knife, but look at it when you use it as a full finger knife, it fits. And it's so strong in the hand. You have so much leverage cutting with this knife. I can't recommend it enough to try one of these. I never thought I'd have a knife this small that was this much of a utility blade. I mean, you could see the wear on this thing. I've just beaten the heck out of it, cutting, the biggest, thickest media, and it's just a brute. I did take this one, I don't know if I showed it before, and I took it apart and I rounded all this off. You don't need to do that, but I took I think a little light Dremel, and then I used sandpaper to round everything off at the end, and then obviously, the deep carry clip. So this is just a fantastic knife, and especially with this M4 blade. It's got that blacked out hardware. They're still not doing the liners. I know people have been asking about that. That does not bother me at all. I know some people it does. So the screws and the clip are blacked out. Just a cool little knife with great materials. At 140 bucks, I think it's a steal for it, for this M4 blade. So against the Para 3, and it shows you the size of it. I carry this all the time, so it's in my pocket. It goes to show you that's a full size auto. if you haven't tried the Little Native, I highly recommend it. It's just a great knife, even if you have bigger hands. You almost don't know that it's in your pocket. The Jade G10, the DLC CPM-M4 Blade HQ exclusive, Little Native. They are sold out now, but you know, they will be out in the secondary market. Will be on Blade forums. I think there was 2 per household, and there are going to be a lot of guys that are trying to trade it, or you know, even offer it at, you know, not too much over markup if you stay away from eBay. So hope everybody's doing well.